Are you a boy or a man? Hey, I asked you a question. Are you a boy or a man? I believe there are some important differences between the two, and it can be difficult to navigate the transition from boyhood to manhood. In our modern society, there are many ideas about what men should be like and what masculinity means. It may sound harsh, but there's a big difference between the two. Unfortunately, many boys feel like they have to suppress their natural abilities and traits to fit into these ideas and be accepted. Maybe you feel like you should emphasize your softer side to avoid ruffling any feathers in our watered-down world. But let me tell you, that's a mistake. Being a man means being tough, facing challenges, and taking responsibility. That doesn't mean you can't have empathy or compassion, but it does mean you have to be ready to fully embrace your masculine traits. Since you were a little boy, you may have been taught that your masculine traits are inherently bad and that you need to fight against them. Maybe you were forbidden from playing sports because you could get hurt, and you were encouraged to act more like a girl or pursue feminine hobbies. But that's not the path to success as a man. No! A man takes on challenges every day and takes risks. Don't forget, in our gender-diverse world, you should cultivate your masculine traits before you get stuck on the gender carousel. Modern society is trying to feminize boys from an early age. Perhaps you, too, have been brainwashed by society and totally watered down. Maybe you've even adopted the idea that men should have feminine traits and be interested in women's things? Or that masculinity is toxic. Think about it. Since you were a little boy, you were told that your masculine traits are inherently bad. Most, if not all, of your teachers were women. In class, you are always scolded when you are competitive, seek challenges, and have a lot of energy. These traits are necessary to conquer, provide, and protect as a man. You were always told, not so loud, don't run, take your hands out of your pockets, ask questions. But a man doesn't ask questions. Boys ask questions. If you have always suppressed your natural abilities, the path to breaking your mental block will not be easy. We will dive deep into the mazes of your messed up, softened mind and search for the ingredients like chasing a rabbit, but it will be worth it. More videos will follow in the future. So make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss them. Maybe you never had male role models, except for glossy advertising featuring blonde, long-haired California surfers standing next to a fan. Most, if not all, of your teachers were ugly, bitter women. In class, you had to conform to the girls, even in sports, and your masculine traits were suppressed. Just like your reproductive drive. You are a blunt tiger in the gray concrete jungle, and your only chance for fame and success is your next application to the welfare office. And that's why you masturbate 3 times a day. You were told that competition is wrong. It's wrong to seek challenges, slow down, you're too energetic. But these traits are necessary to conquer, destroy, and rule as a man. But even if you didn't fall for society's lies, that's not enough. Girls become women by maturing, but boys have to undergo a test. If a man is not successful, the world will spit him out like a worthless piece of dirt. A woman's youth and beauty have value. This is not the case for a man. You have to work hard and create your own value. That's the merciless reality. Already in childhood, the chaff separates from the wheat. Some boys become men and then become doers, winners. But others stop listening to their instincts and become weaklings and ultimately talkers and losers. Because a talker can't do anything, all of our abilities are actually stored in our instincts. No, a talker talks. He doesn't want to face the truth. He slithers through society like a mink, a beggar, a handout holder, a bum. He doesn't take responsibility for his pathetic image and his life. It doesn't matter to him how far down he is in the food chain. He has no honor, and doesn't even play the same game. That's why it's important for boys to develop a stance and take responsibility for their actions, so that they don't end up as the village idiot and knocking on doors. Because the world is a tough place that follows its own laws, the laws of nature. If you act like a village idiot long enough, you will be one. To avoid this, you must first become a full-fledged man. What does that mean? It means that you can no longer let others boss you around. You must face the truth about your surroundings and yourself. Only then can you make your own decisions and take responsibility for your life while looking good doing it. You must learn to know your strengths and weaknesses and accept yourself. Only then will you be a man. Boys do what they want, following their noses, and if something goes wrong, they often blame other people for the results in their lives. Instead of taking responsibility, they whine and play the victim. Men understand that shit happens and everything has consequences. Most are not victims of circumstances, but of decisions. If you suppress your natural abilities and instincts, the path to lifting this mental ban will require a lot of ingredients, and we will have to delve into the abyssal confusion of your mind. It will be a long journey to the ends of your brain's convolutions, and it won't be easy. The way is full of hidden traps and abyssal desires beyond biblical understanding, but it will be worth it. More videos will follow in the future. So make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss them.